It's the final league stage game of the Tata IPL 2025, and the stakes couldn't have been higher. I'm saying that because we still don't know who are going to play in the qualifier one and who are going to play in the eliminator. Yesterday, we got to know two teams who are going to play one each, one in the qualifier, one in the eliminator. But now the things become more intense as we think, is it going to be RCB or is it going to be the Gujarat Titans who are going to play the qualifier? I have Utsav and Gurpalji alongside me. Utsav, starting with you, how massive of a game is this one? Because it's over to you. Everything lands in your hands. If you win it, you play qualifier one. You have two bites in the cherry. Two new teams, like I shouldn't say new teams. I'm sorry for that, but two teams that have not won the championship get the opportunity of playing the qualifier one. If you lose, you play Mumbai Indians.
The moment you said that today is the last game of the league, I got a bit of goosebumps. I know I was hyping this up in my mind so much that we'll be playing the last game of the league and we'll have all the equations with us. But now the equation has boiled down to a simple statement that you win, you play the qualifier, you lose, you play the eliminator. And to an extent that I'll go to an extent that this game is a knockout for us. If we win this, we'll have two bites at the cherry, as you
Correct.
said. And if we lose, we are playing against the devil himself, Mumbai Indians, and we are losing, we are gone. If we lose today, we are gone.
Absolutely. If you lose today, you're playing the eliminator. But Paji, interestingly, we saw what happened yesterday about the Mumbai Indians and the Punjab Kings. Mumbai Indians stumbled. They couldn't win that game. And interesting fact is that Mumbai Indians have failed to defeat any of the teams that have made to the playoffs. Your thoughts on that? How important will that be on the shoulders of Hardik Pandya, let's say, moving into the knockouts?
Or I can say opportunity to win against those three teams and win the tournament. If that happened to be, if GT comes into the eliminator, they beat GT, they meet RCB. If RCB or Punjab, whosoever will get defeated in the qualifier one, then in the finals, so there's an opportunity as well. So karma. So you have lost three matches, and maybe that's a time for redemption. Win three matches against them, because that's the only way for MI. They have to play three matches. The eliminator they have to
Absolutely. They
eliminator, they have
indeed
to
have to play all three matches to win
all
the
three matches.
title. And
Whoever wants to win the title, yes.
Mumbai Indians have never won the title if they're finished in the eliminator round. They've always won the title finishing in the qualifier. Do you
This
think
this is
But
the
no one has.
this is the
No one
year.
has. You
18
guys
साल
are
में एक बार तो
doing what nobody else
18
has.
साल में एक बार तो होता है ना. ये ईयर भी तो
Yeah.
वैसा है. बहुत सी ऐसी चीजें हुई हैं. Lots of things has happened. But for RCB, I just wanted to see, there's a popular GIF of Stone Cold Steve Austin. His reaction when he always see Hitman. So एक तरफ कुआं, एक तरफ खाई. अगर जीते जीते तो पंजाब मिलेगी, अगर
Mhm.
हारे तो मुंबई मिलेगी. Both are the
Yep.
tough opponents, and they are
But
playing.
you know that both are tough opponents, but isn't it worth to finish in the top qualifier round? Because if you by chance lose against the Punjab Kings, you will have another other opportunity as well. No matter against the opponent who is going to come and win the eliminator, come to you. Or Utsav, at this stage, your thoughts looking into the top four teams that are made to the playoffs, have the floodgates open for the Gujarat Titans?
I'm not sure about that. Like the moment, I think the last time we recorded together, I had told you that if there is one team I would want to face in the qualifiers, it is Gujarat Titans. Considering their bowling has gotten exposed to an extent at the worst time possible. Uh, Three games they have played in the after the restart, and they have conceded 200 every single time, and two out of the three occasions they have conceded 230. Apart from
Correct.
that, their batting has also started to show the realness. Once all three of them have failed to score, and once I think the two of them have failed to score, and
Correct.
all this happening right at the point when they are entering the playoffs. Also, the heavyweight like Josh Butler leaving at a stage like this
Exactly.
will be very difficult to cope for them.
Absolutely, that's going to be very, very difficult. Replacements are coming for every single side, and that's where we come to now slowly and steadily. Paji, starting with you. If you look into the road to the playoffs at this moment, your thoughts, what do you think at this moment? Punjab Kings sit in the top of the tree. Then you have the Gujarat Titans, then RCB, then Mumbai Indians. If RCB wins, they go to the top of the tree, play the qualifier one round alongside Punjab Kings. Do you think Mumbai Indians missed an opportunity.
Definitely, Mumbai missed the opportunity. They were short by 20 to 25 runs for sure. Even I guess this IPL shows 200 is a defendable, even chaseable as well. But the moment you cross 220 above, you are almost secured of the victory. Even if you drop catches or had some shoddy over or a shoddy fielding, but 220 is looking like a defendable total or match, or I'd say match winning total. So definitely, but Punjab has an advantage as well because they played last three games at Jaipur, two games
Hmm.
at Jaipur
Hmm.
before that, and they were 1 week before at that stadium. So
Correct.
they had an upper hand. They know the condition. They assess the where to put the fielders, right fielders, because of the dimension of the ground. The one side is small, other side it's a little bit of big. So they assess all the things. But credit must given to Punjab the way batted, because the moment they won the toss, they always bank upon their batting, which was the
Correct. Correct.
strongest point. But they bowling. I get Ashdeep's last over was the difference between the
Oh,
winning and the
fantastic.
losing.
Absolutely. That
For
last over
sure.
in the first innings was fantastic bowling. And similarly,
So,
too
but
much pressure was there.
MI will also not mind eliminator, because that will gives them the opportunity to do something unique. As Utsav and you also told, MI has never won the tournament, or any team who has been in eliminator, if I'm not
But
wrong,
also,
for the
MI
fourth spot.
do not have a good record at Narendra Modi Stadium, Paji.
That's a final, but even for that matter, I can say PBKS doesn't have a good record in Mullapur, and we have to see how the Mullapur wicket will be, because they will be hosting down the line or Women's World Cup final as well. So
Hmm.
their wicket is all there. They need to have a good wicket to give all the team a good chance. Because on
Correct.
that wicket, if they had some juice, the GT bowlers will also come into party. Mohammad Siraj, Prasidh Krishna, they will definitely come to party. And Hazelwood won't be playing playoffs. So, there will be problem for RCB as well. What is the status of Tim David? Is he fit? Is he fit for today's
Yeah,
match, or is he playing the qualifier?
Tim David's situation is very, very dicey. But you said about Josh Hazelwood not being available. I'm hearing that he's going to be available and he is going to play alongside Josh Inglis. And both of them is going to go after the final. That's a massive boost because just like Josh Inglis, I think Alex Carey is definitely going to be the starter in the WTC final behind the stumps. Josh Hazelwood is going to be a big miss, but they also have a wonderful red ball bowler in the name of Scott Boland Utsav. If you're in the shoes of the Australian management at this stage, would you mind dropping Josh Hazelwood in a WTC final and play Scott Boland alongside Stark and Cummings?
I mean, having a bowler like Scott Boland in the lineup is such a massive boost for any team. The kind of consistency with which he goes on about his spells, and it's like you can keep a handkerchief on the pitch and
Correct,
he will
correct.
keep on targeting that length. But even after having a bowler like that, he misses most of the games because of the Holy Trinity that comes up, has been coming up over like almost over a decade now, with the likes of Pat Cummins, Hazelwood, and Mitchell Stark. And I think if Hazelwood is available for the game, for the WTC final, which he most likely will be, he is obviously going to be the starter ahead of Scott
Yeah.
Boland. Very, very unlucky for Scott Boland. I think that he is
But
born
how
in
much do you
Australia.
think is it going to be more of a traveling thing than workload because they're just bowling 4 overs here and now that they're going to bowl 20 overs a day? So do you think workload is not the question? Is it because that they're going to travel all the way from India to Australia in a short span of time? I'm
I mean,
sorry,
for
England.
Josh Hazelwood, I think fitness is also going to be a concern, considering he has just recovered from an injury. He had done his rehab at Brisbane and
Correct.
immediately has been called back. Considering he was such a integral part of the RCB of is the integral part of this RCB unit. I think if Josh Hazelwood is missing the WTC final, injury or fitness concern is going to be at a higher level than the
Correct.
other.
Absolutely, that's going to be there. But Paji, you said a little bit about the replacements. Kushal Mendes replaces Josh Butler. That's a massive blow. But do you think Kushal Mendes will be able to fill the shoes of Josh Butler? Similarly, for RCB, they've replaced Jacob Bethel with Tim Seifert. Where do you see Tim Seifert play if he does?
Tim Seibert is if he has to play, he has to open, because he has done well for New Zealand as well in the opening slot. But maybe Tim Seibert could be in place of Tim David, because if Tim David is fit or not, he can be a finisher. He can be given that role of a finisher. But at that point of time, you have to see the spinners as well, and death bowling as well. So how good he is, that would be definitely be watched upon during next when the nets will be happening. Though the team's
Correct.
management will definitely, I guess Dinesh Karthik could have a vital role in the selection of Tim Sever, whether on which spot they wanted to play, or they can probably go with a. I'm just saying I won't. I know it won't happen. Tim go with Tim Stafford and Phil Salt opening, take opposition by surprise, get Virat Kohli at number three, because opposition might have not planned for this thing.
Hmm.
Two wicketkeeper, two solid openers, swashbuckling openers, go for power play hunt, get shipped 17
Correct.
60 overs, and kill the game in power play itself. So that could also be a plan, and let's see, because with Patidar or Jitesh Sharma coming at Tim David's club, that gives you a
Paji, unfortunately, came on mute.
that Tim David slot will be empty after the injury.
Hmm.
So once Jitesh Sharma has been slotted one step down the order, so we know what Jitesh is capable of. He can score
Correct.
20-25 runs in six balls. That's where you need a power hitting, and you have Krunal Pandya as well. So
Absolutely.
I'm thinking of Tim Seibert as an opening, or maybe in place of Tim David slotted as
Could
a
be
mid.
that. That's a good point. I don't think it's an opening because you already have Phil Salt. If Phil Salt is unavailable, then it's a like for like replacement, Tim Seibert. But how much will Kusal Mendes play at number three for the Gujarat Titans? That's going to be huge. But as of now, players to watch out for, Paji. Let's take a look into the numbers. Here are my three players: Rajat Patidar, Virat Kohli, and Krunal Pandya for RCB, Nicholas Puran, Mitchell Marsh, and Akash Singh for the Lucknow Super Giants. Any other different name for your end?
I have only one different name, Rishabh Pant. This is your last chance before England tour. Enjoy the game, buddy. Enjoy and just sway the attack. Just be on your
Okay.
own and play aggressively. Don't think of score. Just think of impact. How much impact you
Mhm.
can put on this game. Maybe
No,
he
As,
may
as
come.
as you mentioned about his name, it's important for us to mention about his scores as well. 13 matches, just 151 runs so far in the tournament, 63 being his highest against the Chennai Super Kings, average of 13. Do you think is the Rishabh Pant we know?
No, this is not a Rishabh Pant. We know. I guess I don't know what has happened, because he was expected big this year with Lucknow team. I guess the management has also supported him very well, and the pitches they
Yeah,
have got in
exactly. Yeah,
Lucknow were definitely a batting track. They were not ranked turners or not
exactly.
slow pitches.
Absolutely. Because
I guess the he was overawed by the situation, the responsibility, the captaincy, whatever, or a bad form, you can say. Bad season, bad form. But what he can do for Indian cricket is he reunite Rocco. Win today,
exactly.
send
Yeah.
Virat Kohli team to eliminator. Rocco will be playing again eliminator today.
Absolutely, that is
What he can do.
100% correct. 100%. We will see what happens. But if Rishabh Pant leads the team from the fronts, plays a match-winning knock in the final game, that's going to spoil the parties for the Royal Challengers Bengaluru. But on the other hand, battles and three mouth-watering runs we are going for. Let's take a look into that. I've gone with three of them. Akash Singh versus Virat Kohli being my number one. Josh Hazelwood versus Mitchell Marsh. And Yash Dayal versus Nicholas Puran being my third. You wondered maybe a little bit of
Yeah,
Digvish Rathi
you
versus
missed the
Virat
famous
Kohli.
battle, Divigesh Rathi versus Virat Kohli, and Rishabh Pant, Nicholas Puran versus Kunal Pandya and Suyash. Because
Correct.
if they play 10-15 overs, Nicholas Puran, Rishabh Pant,
Because that's the only weakness RCB have. How will they get rid of Nicholas Puran and Rishabh Pant? Because they're left-handers.
how will they
They do
bowl
not have a
spinners
right-arm off
against
spinner.
them? How will they bowl spinners against both of them?
Exactly.
That would be
Exactly.
that. So they have to be calculated.
That's where I think that today's game Liam Livingston might play because his 4 overs might come in handy. Because I don't think so. If Tim David, I don't think they will risk Tim David at the moment. That bowling of 4 overs of off spin needs to be there against the off or left-handed batter. I think
Exactly.
Liam Livingston should play today.
Should I guess exactly, because if you want thinking of replacing Tim David, he's not fit with somebody. Livingston is a guy who has played for Punjab, who knows
Correct.
little about Mullapur as well. This is a time. Speak to him, give him confidence. He may win you eliminator and qualifier and may take you to the final.
Anything can be possible. Anything can be possible. That's the reason I think like for like replacement as of now in the middle order should be Liam Livingston. Though we know he's not in form, but his bowling can come into play as well. That's the reason I'm going for. Battles are done and dusted.
Some
Predict
couple of wickets it takes to player
that will
come
give
into
him a
form.
lot of confidence. Two
Couple
sixes
of
that will give
wickets.
him tons of confidence. Just like Rishabh Pant the other day, one hit down the ground, though he came very late, but that for sure gave him a lot of confidence, isn't it,
Definitely,
Paji?
definitely. It takes couple of strikes and player feels good in the middle, and you may see the difference in this game today. The innings played by Rishabh, they won the match. The innings played by Rishabh Pant, you may see the difference in the body languages.
100%. 100%. It could be the case as well. But talking about the predicted playing 11, we're coming to the business end of this league stage and also this show as well. Lucknow Super Giants 11. Here it is. Digvesh Shetty comes into the side. William Maruka makes his spot once again. But I've gone with a surprise package of Shehbaz Ahmed into the side. Maybe a left-arm orthodox would work wonders against the Royal
You are
Challengers
you are
Bengaluru.
you are you are you are putting a trap for विराट कोहली. अगर अगर वो नहीं तो वो आकाश सिंह नहीं तो शहबाज ही तो दिविगेश. पूरा 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 ट्रैप है विराट कोहली को आउट करने का. लेफ्ट आर्म भी डाल दो, लेग स्पिनर भी डाल दो, नया बॉलर
But
भी
he's
डाल
the
दो.
king. He's going to come out all guns blazing and play a
And he will be
match-winning knock,
facing
isn't
two new bowlers, two debutants for his session, Divigesh and Akash Singh. So two new bowlers. And he always
Absolutely,
has a
but
knack of
but
giving
in
it
with
to
the
a
new ball, don't
bowler.
you think who according to you will share the new ball? Is it going to be Akash Singh and William Maruke against Virat Kohli?
Again, William Roki with his height and all, you can see what Kyle Jamison did
Correct,
yesterday to the Mumbai Indians. Hardik Pandya, who is known for a big hitting and all, the way
correct.
he's getting that extra bounce, so you cannot able to charge properly. So William Roki, he's bowled well as well. He gets that ball to swing as well. Could be, yeah, he will bowl a hard length, which will suit the Lucknow wicket
Absolutely,
as well.
that could be also the case. But you said about Lucknow Super Giants, you're agreeing with this 11. What about RCB? Let's take a look into that. Huge boost, I must tell you, that Josh Hazelwood is back. Straight away should play in the 11 in place of Nengidi, and Liam Livingston takes the spot of Tim David.
I'm happy with the 11 you have showed, but one place I am not happy is Mayank Agarwal. You
Okay.
should blood in Swastik Chikara. He's a hard hitter.
Okay.
He's a hard
But
hitter.
don't you think as you're going towards the knockouts, you need experience?
Mayank Agarwal has just played one game.
Yeah, yeah.
He was not in the team actually. But
Yeah,
a
that's what I
player
said. You need
who is in the
experience.
camp, but you need a big hitter as well. With Rajat Patidar having some injury issues, he's playing as an impact, and Jitesh players going off
Yeah,
on and off. You need an Indian batter. What Punjab has done with the uncapped players, they have
yeah.
given them license to thrill, and they are thrilling in big way.
Correct.
Iran Sharia, Prab Simran, Shashank Singh, Nihal Vedera. So you can take a
Absolutely.
person Chitkara because
Punjab
nobody
players
has
are
seen
playing a
Chitkara.
different brand of cricket.
Nobody has seen चितकारा और 3 मैच में चितकारा का पता नहीं लगेगा उसकी स्ट्रेंथ और वीकनेस क्या है, तब तक आईपीएल
Correct.
खत्म हो जाएगा.
Correct. Absolutely. So could be they can take that gamble, but I'm not too convinced that they will do that because
I am, but
experience
I'm
is key.
it's
Yeah,
just
that's a very
suggestion.
good option. Absolutely. Very good suggestion you have made, Paji. But over
Mayank,
to you.
you know the game of Mayank Agarwal, you know his strength and weakness. But Swastik Chikara is an unknown commodity. That's the
Absolutely.
only
It's an
thing.
unknown commodity. That's the reason why the opponents will not have plans against him as well. That's what you mentioned. But now, focus is on you, pressure is you, putting you into the hot seat. Predictions time. Paji, you need to be as neutral as you can because your decision, your prediction will define the playoffs and the qualifier and eliminator. Your percentage for this game.
Uh, I will give. See, RCB has won all the away games. They have rather lost. Because the game they lost was supposed to happen in Chinnaswamy. So
Correct.
this is the actual away game for them. So
Correct.
hoping for RCB to win. 51% RCB, 49%
It's
LSG.
that tight. Wow.
That's tight because the Tim David thing,
Hmm.
Romario Shepherd, Tim David thing. Because if they're chasing under 200, I will back Kohli to put up on a show.
Okay,
Anything
because
above 20 to
Rishabh
30,
Pant's captaincy has not been that good as well this season. So as of according to you, RCB 51, LSG 49. It's going to be a very, very close game according to Paji. Final game of the league stage, expecting thrillers after thrillers. Thank you so much, Paji. Thank you to all the viewers for watching this one. Final league stage game. This will define the top 4 teams as well. Oh, yes, Paji.
can we have a super over?
Another super.
Finish the league to super over.
Oh my word. Praj is giving thrillers after thriller. Thank you so much once again. Don't forget to subscribe to Fifth Umpire. Press the bell icon as well. We'll be back for the knockout silver. Thank you so
And
much.
adding one more point, RCB, what I'm hearing from the RCB, they don't want to face Punjab. They don't want to face MI. They only want to face GT.
But
If
that's
only
not
one.
going to be
But
possible. They have to face
there's
either
nothing.
of Punjab or
There's no
Mumbai
way they can
Indians.
face the ITGT in the finals.
Absolutely. We'll see in the knockouts as well. Thank you so much, and bye bye.